Hi everyone, welcome to DIY Ideas. So today I'm going to show you how you can do your own headband and you can see the lovely structure that we have. It's going to be super simple with a crocheting hook and some wool. So you can see the lovely colors that I have on here. You're going to see those in a minute as well. And you can see how thick this is. So it's going to keep you warm in these cold days. Okay, so let's get started. I'll show you what I used and how I did it. Okay, you guys, so here you can see the awesome wool that I have. So you can see all of the colors that I have in here. It's called Creative Smile. It's 50 grams, 50 meters, 53% virgin wool, 47% acrylic. It's actually for an 8mm hook, but I'm gonna use my 6mm one to make it a little bit denser. I'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll switch. But I don't think I have a bigger hook, so we'll see. Yeah, we're gonna try it out and see what happens. Okay, so I think that's it. We can get started. I'll take the label out. Okay, so I took the middle out of here and now we can get started. So I'm gonna start with just one chain. Then I'm gonna pull this chain a little bit taller, so almost like my thumb, or you can take your thumb as your measure. And then I'm gonna go in again and pull it again upwards. And I'm doing yarns over so that I have the double number. And then we have here 5 loops on our needle. Now we put our finger in front of this and then we do a chain. Or actually we take the thread through and then we're gonna go in and we're gonna do a slip stitch. And now I have the 5 loops kind of closed off in a puff. And now we're doing the same thing again. We want 5 loops and then the middle finger goes next to it and then we close it off. And a slip stitch, and that's it. And now we're gonna do that one more time. You always want 5 loops on your needle and then with your middle finger you close it off into a puff. So these 3 are gonna be enough for my width. And now I'm just gonna start working sideways. We're actually repeating the same thing one more time. So yarn over and then 5 loops total. Then middle finger, close it off. And this part now comes here on top. And now we're again doing a new puff and you'll see how it all comes together really soon. Okay, so now I'm not gonna close it off right away. Instead, I'm gonna go into this spot between the 2 puffs. So you're always gonna find those easily. And then I'm just gonna continue and do 2 more loops on our hook. And one more time. And then I'm gonna go here into the next spot so you can see how full my hook is getting, but it's supposed to be that way. And we're again going through, so we have 2 more, and then 2 more, and that's 4, and then we close it off with our middle finger just like we did before. And here is my first star, not completely done, but you can kind of see where it's gonna build. So you can see here the edge, and it's also kind of building a half of a star. So you always get these half stars at your edges, but you're gonna see one full one really soon. So let's go here into this middle spot and we're again doing the same thing. So we need 1 more puff. Okay, so here are the 5. So in between these, so in the middle of the star we're doing. Then here on the bottom again, we do the 4 there and then into the next spot again 4. through, and then you go in and you close it off. And now you can see that we have almost a finished star, and here on top comes the last piece, or the two last pieces. And yeah, you can see on the bottom the unfinished ones, and we'll move on from there. Again 4, and then one more time 4, and then we again close it off. And we are now done, and our first row is finished. So you can see here the base row on the bottom. So these are the little gray and one orange loop or puff, and then we're doing the same thing. So we're gonna pull it up, turn, and we're again doing a puff. Finish this one off. So into this little spot where our finger just was, and then we're doing one more puff on top. And then when you do that, you have here and here your next two spots for the 4 loops each, and then we close it off all together. And now you see here the star with the 5 pieces, and we're soon gonna have our completely finished one. So let's do that really quick. So we're again doing 3 at a time. So 3 puffs, and then we close them off. So here is our first finished star, and you can see it really builds a little circle. So it has 6 pieces, and that's exactly what we're gonna keep doing. So you already know what to do, and the more you keep working, the more full, complete stars you're gonna have. So we're doing the exact same thing you were doing a moment ago, which is just doing puffs, 3 at a time, and then close them off. And now I have my second row finished, and actually we're going to continue in the same manner. So here on the side, you're going to have kind of the half finished stars, and then on top we're also going to continue. So you see where my hook is, and that's where our next puff is going to go. So we get one for the height, and then we continue again in the same way, and we move on to the other side. Okay, so one chain that we pull, and then we finish off that puff. The first one we finish off just on its own, and then the next 2 we do actually 3 at a time as one. So the second and third always get 4 loops, and then you close it off. And then you continue in the same manner, and we have an awesome color incoming, a really lovely blue. Again, 5, and then 4, and then 4 loops, and then we close it off. And then we already have our third row finished. So you see here the 3-piece star, the 5-piece star, and the new fully complete 6-piece stars. So yeah, you can see the thickness. Now I'm going to continue in the exact same manner till I finish the entire thing, and then I'm gonna show you what I have. Okay, you guys, so I finished almost the entire spool, and you can see how big this is, and it's looking awesome. So now what I want to do is just connect the 2 ends to get a headband or a loop shape. So This is about 50 centimeters. You could do 45 to 50. So it is stretchy, and that's exactly what you want. And you do want it a little bit tighter on your head so that it doesn't slip off or fall off or do weird things. So yeah, now we're gonna put the two ends together. And then we're just going through both stitches, so the left and the right. And then we're just gonna connect the stitches between each of the puffs, 1, 2, and 3 here, and then that's pretty much it. So I'll pull it long just like the puffs, and then I'm gonna go into the next 2 stitches that I have there. Last one. Now I can pull this out and tighten a little bit. And then here I can actually do a regular double knot to keep everything in place and keep it simple at the same time. And now I'm completely done, and this is on the back, so I'm gonna turn it inside out to show you what it looks like. So yeah, it's almost invisible. Of course, you can notice it a little bit, but when you wear it on the back of your head, it's gonna be just fine that way. So yeah, this was a pretty fast project. You can see the end result. I hope you guys like it. Feel free to let me know in the comment section what you think. You can also click on the subscribe button if you'd like to see more such videos and so much more. And yeah, thanks for watching. If you did enjoy, feel free to shoot us a thumbs up. See you next time. Bye.